For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN, and for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
We sincerely thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that inform and bring hope to the people from both human and animal kingdoms, as well as countless other beings, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
This is Egg, a very lazy British Shorthair. Our vet said we could harness train him if we started a couple minutes at a time. Ready for his first steps.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Vegan, cause our love could encompass the entire creation.
Aremia Sanganok is how your Armenian friends excitedly accept your invitation to a vegan festival with Let's Go Together in Armenian. I am Gaian. Practicing spiritually to benefit oneself in the world is a worthy quest. The genuine Armenians commend you for your diligence in pursuing this way of virtue. May the blessed Trinity of God always support your wondrous journey.
Manie is how are you in Mauritian Creole, the main language of Rodriguez Island in Mauritius. My name is Fabian. The more we know our real self, the happier we are. The people of serene Rodriguez admire that you always set aside time for meditative inner discovery. May you continue to be guided by the angels to ever more lofty goals. Welcome to Noteworthy News, friendly news for a connecting world.
Friendly news for a loving world. Supreme Master Television brings you relevant news from around our beautiful planet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com, as well as on YouTube and iOS or Android apps.
For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide. New Supreme Master Television outlets. We are happy to announce Supreme Master Television is now also available in Ecuador, in Quito, Santo Domingo, Riobamba, El Boliche National Reserve, San Jose, and Latacunga on Cable Union Channel 79. Worldwide on Limex World TV app. Supreme Master Television is available all around the globe, broadcasting on worldwide satellites across Canada, Mexico, and the United States on Galaxy 19 KU band at 97.0 degrees west, across Australia and New Zealand on Optus D2 KU band at 152 degrees east, across South and Southeast Asia on ABS2 Southern Beam KU band at 75.0 degrees east, across North Africa and the Middle East on Eutelsat 7W MENA Beam KU band at 7.0 degrees west or Nilesat position, across East Asia on APSTAR 7 KU band at 76.5 degrees east, across Russia and surrounding areas on Yamal 401 KU band at 90 degrees east, across the Middle East on Yahsat 1 East Beam KU band at 52.5 degrees east, in Sub-Saharan Africa and Europe on Intelsat 20 KU band at 68.5 degrees east, in Central and South Americas as well as Mexico on Hispasat 30W6 KU band at 30 degrees west, in Canada Joy TV on Telus Satellite TV, in Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region, Buryatia, Russia, and throughout Mongolia on D-Dish Satellite TV on Channel 211, throughout the United States on Glory Star Satellite TV Channel 909, also in Canada, Bell TV Canada, as well as locally on numerous cable and IPTV networks. Please search by postcode at joytv.ca/channel-finder for full channel listings, and Faith TV. Please search by postcode at faithtelevision.ca for your local channel listings. Plus in Mongolia on National Cable Television and in Erdenet City, Darkhan, and Ulaanbaatar on Univision Cable TV, and throughout Lebanon on Channel 111 on Cablevision. For full frequency information, please visit suprememastertv.com/satellite. Additionally, Supreme Master Television is available on media streaming television services worldwide in more than 232 countries, territories, and regions via Apple TV, LG Smart TVs, and Roku Streaming TV, in 111 countries on Amazon Fire TV, in 144 countries via Android-based TV systems, in 198 countries on Samsung Smart TVs, in 195 countries on Viewed-enabled TVs and set-top boxes, and in 198 countries on Pizzazz TV, PeerTube TV, and Zingo TV, on shortwave radio in Sub-Saharan Africa, Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East on 15770 kHz, in South and Central Americas on 5800 kHz, in Central and Eastern United States, plus Canada, Bermuda, Greenland, and Iceland on 9395 kHz, in the Western United States, Western Canada, and Mexico on 5950 kHz, and in Central, South, Southeast, and Western Asia on 7570 kHz, and on podcast on audible.com, Google Podcasts, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, and more. Supreme Master Television is also available in African communities worldwide on Habali TV, in Bolivia on Rec TV, in Potosi on UHF Channel 75, Kotap Channel 71, and Tigo Hogar Channel 15. In Sucre on Cotes, Analog Channel 40, Digital Channel 141. In La Paz on Cotel, Digital Channel 13.2. In Yayawa on Reflejos CATV Channel 25. In Uyuni on TV Frontera Channel 45. In Villazon on Cotevi Channel 5. In Tupiza on Channel Co-op Tupiza. In Beni Department on Trinidad TV, Lochtel Channel 70 and 19. In Brazil on Channel 14, on Maxcloud TV, Channel 211, on CDN TV, Channel 811 on Brazil Play Spain, and on Sol TV, as well as in Mato Grosso do Sul on Channel 94, on Lignet de Cuiaba, and in Campos dos Goitacás, Rio de Janeiro on UAU Net. In Morro da Liberdade, Villa Burriti, Colonia Oliveira Machado, Aparecida, Petrópolis, and the Industrial District on Mega LP TVS Channel 98. In the state of Amazonas on TV1 and nationwide on Maxcloud TV Channel 215. In Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand on Malimar TV Network. In Cameroon in Bamenda, Buea, Douala, Kribi, Kumba, Limbe, Tico, and Yaoundé on Southwest Communication. In Colombia in Pasto, Channel 95 on Click HD. In Gajancipa, Channel 98 on APG. In Huasca, Channel 23 on APG. In Quindío on Legon Communications, CNC Quindío Channel 2. In Medellín, Buenavista, Sucre, Córdoba, Mompox, Bolívar Department, Santa Ana, Magdalena Department on Cosespu TV and Vivo TV Channels 2 and 9. And in Bolívar and Cartagena on Tele Bolívar. In India on Airtel DD Direct, Dish TV, Reliance and Tata Sky on Satna TV, as well as Geo and all cable networks. In Indonesia, in Batam, Channel 10 on Baralang Vision TV. On Bintan Island, Channel 24 on Baralang TV Cable. In Korea, on Kakao TV and Naver TV. Throughout the Middle East and Greece, on Zap TV. In Nepal and India, Clear TV, Dish Home, Miro TV, Sim TV and Sky TV on Bhakti Darshan TV. In Peru, on Asiri TV. In Awaitia and Chepén, on Teleamigos. In Ancash, on DKR. In Cañete, on Cable Cañete. In Cerro de Pasco, on Andina TV. In Cusco, on Incatel. In Huancayo, on Cable Red. In Lima, on Cablevisión, Cable Perú, Supercable, Servicable, Cable Láser, Cable Mix. In Puno and Juliaca, on RTP. Also in Puno, on Poderosa TV, on El Canal de las Estrellas and Cable Mas. In Tanzania, in Arusha, Dar es Salaam, Dodoma, Mbeya, Morogoro, Moshi, Mwanza, Tanga and Zanzibar on Channel 921 on CTV. In Trinidad and Tobago on Airlink Communications. Throughout Uganda on YOTV. In the United Kingdom on Connected Freeview and EETV Box via Vision TV. Freesat and Sky on IOSat TV. In the United States on Guineco Faith TV, Symbol TV, as well as on Public Access TV. In California, on Mid-Penn Media Center, BCM TV, KMVT, KOCT, CMAP TV, Access Sacramento, Comcast SF Commons, CREA TV, KSAR, and Pasadena Media. In New York, on Brick TV, MNN, PATV Long Island, QPTV, and White Plains PATV. In Washington, D.C., on DCTV. We have multiple more channels which are not announced here due to lack of space and time. Please log on for your choices and areas, as we might also have more new channels anytime. For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kehadapan schedule.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, Twitter, and VK in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
In today's news, United Kingdom provides vital aid for flooding victims in Pakistan. Researchers from the Netherlands discover steroid medications change the brain. Drought reveals ancient dinosaur footprints in Texas, United States. Asian Development Bank approves additional credits for Sri Lankan food crisis. New York State lifeguards save man having a cardiac arrest. Canada-based Plantbased food company launches new vegan Italian-style flatbreads, and 2 Indian train drivers brake urgently to save a dozen elephant people on railway tracks. All these and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global TV channel.
UK provides additional support to flood-affected Pakistan. The United Kingdom government donated a further £15 million in humanitarian aid to Pakistan in response to the catastrophic monsoon flooding that has left 1/3 of the country underwater. It is estimated that 33 million people have been affected, resulting in over 1,300 deaths and more than 12,700 injured. The government has pledged to match the first £5 million donated by the public, while the further £10 million was allocated to international aid agencies working in the most severely affected areas. The money will be used for shelter, water, sanitation, protection for females, and providing livelihood support to families. The latest contribution is in addition to the £1.5 million the UK gave to Pakistan a week earlier. The United Kingdom is the laureate of the Shining World Leadership for Caring Award, Shining World Wise Leadership Award, and Shining World Leadership Awards for protection, animal protection, and kindness. Thank you, UK government, for standing with the people of Pakistan, and we pray for their resilient recovery. Our deepest condolences to the families of the victims. May those who lost their lives rest in eternal peace, in Allah's forever mercy.
Researchers from the Netherlands find steroid medicines alter brain structure. Dutch scientists recently performed a study of over 25,000 medical records to examine the effects of glucocorticoids on the brain and found they can cause a reduction in white matter. White matter is responsible for linking the brain to the body's entire nervous system, and lower than normal amounts can cause problems with remembering things or processing information. It has also been associated with increased anxiety and depression. Glucocorticoids are widely prescribed for ailments such as asthma, arthritis, and other inflammatory diseases. Such concerning news, researchers from the Netherlands on the damaging effects of steroid medications on the brain. We hope all people take good care of their health through a vegan diet, regular exercise, along with a positive and robust lifestyle in heaven's wisdom.
Vegan, that's how we have real strength.
Up next, drought reveals ancient dinosaur footprints in Texas, USA. We'll just thank the architectural design professors who teach their students the principles of design and building with an emphasis on the functionality and aesthetics of plant structures. Please stay with us for more engaging news on Supreme Master Television.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN, and for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Hello, brilliant viewers. I'm Henry, a vegan pal from the wine-throated hummingbird kingdom. Don't let my name confuse you. I'm a complete teetotaler, as are all my friends and family. We also watch our sugar intake, and I have a little health tip for you and your children on just that topic. If you're concerned about how much sugar your children consume, pay attention to how much they're drinking. Excessive sugar consumption will increase the risk of developing heart disease, diabetes, cavities, and weight gain. The American Heart Association suggests that children and teenagers restrict sugar-sweetened drinks to 8 ounces or 237 milliliters per week, which is less than a regular 12-ounce or 355 millimeter soda can. Young people should limit their overall daily intake of added sugar to less than 6 teaspoons, which is equivalent to 100 calories or 25 grams. Be careful, as added sugar is hidden in food you wouldn't expect, including pasta sauce, salad dressing, ketchup, and vegan yogurt, making it easy to go over the recommended allowance in only one meal. Furthermore, experts recommend children steer clear of processed foods and baked goods, such as cakes, cookies, and sweet cereals, for the same reason of limiting sugar intake. For healthier sweetness choices, use fruits like banana, mango, apple, and pear puree, or try dates and dried fruits to change your precious children's eating habits. Thank you for watching, and much love for being veg and going green to save the planet for all humans and us all co-inhabitants alike. Here's the weather around the world.
Excessively dry conditions in Texas, USA, exposed dinosaur footsteps. A long drought has dried up the Paluxy River in Dinosaur Valley State Park near Fort Worth, giving visitors a chance to observe three-toed footprints which were made over 113 million years ago. Most of the tracks were left by an Acrocanthosaurus dinosaur, which stood at around 4.5 meters tall, while others are from the 18-meter-tall Sauroposeidon dinosaur. These footmarks will soon be covered up again when rains resume and cause the river to rise. In earlier times, the state park was located next to an ancient ocean where dinosaurs left their tracks in the mud that permanently hardened. What an intriguing opportunity! The receding waters have given us a fascinating glimpse into the distant past of our awesome planet in celestial luminosity.
Sri Lanka receives financial assistance from Asian Development Bank or ADB to mitigate food crisis. ADB has announced $200 million in emergency loans to Sri Lanka to enhance food security and safeguard the livelihoods of vulnerable people. The number of individuals eligible to receive this assistance, as well as the monthly cash grants themselves, will be increased temporarily for at least 3 months. The project is focused on the elderly, people with disabilities, pregnant and nursing women, impoverished families, and malnourished children under the age of 2. The initiative is also offering financial support to farmers cultivating in higher yield areas and upgrading livelihood development programs. The ADB will also administer a $3 million grant from the Japan Fund for Prosperous and Resilient Asia and the Pacific to furnish food, hygiene kits, and medicines to vulnerable members of communities. Our gratitude, Asian Development Bank, for your aid to Sri Lanka in a time of need. In Buddha's radiance, may the gentle people of Sri Lanka be blessed with a peaceful and abundant future.
Lifeguards in United States save man suffering from cardiac arrest. David Plotkin was biking along the beach with friends in East Hampton, New York, when he suddenly collapsed and stopped breathing. A retired police officer and a nurse at the scene started cardiopulmonary resuscitation, or CPR, while bystanders alerted the lifeguards nearby. A team of 3, including 2 16-year-old lifeguards, hooked David up to a defibrillator and delivered 2 shocks to his heart, which remained unresponsive. They then took turns to do CPR for more than 12 minutes until the emergency services arrived. Thankfully, the ambulance staff were able to revive David, who later underwent surgery and received a stent at Weill Cornell Medical Center in New York City. We are so happy you are doing well, David Plotkin. Our heartfelt thanks to all involved for helping to save a precious life. May you always be protected as you continue with your life-saving work in God's forever blessings.
Non-vegan, tested positive for Health Connection.
Coming up, Canada-based plant-based food company launches new vegan Italian-style flatbreads. We're just going to step outside for a moment to sanitize and bring in our online order that just got delivered outside our doorstep. We'll return with more joyful news on Supreme Master Television.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN, and for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, gladdening news for an exuberant world. Canadian plant-based food company launches delectable flatbreads. Vegan company Dea, famous for its vegan cheeses, recently introduced plant-based and gluten-free flatbreads in flavors including mushroom, caramelized onion and feta, meatless Italian sausage-style crumbles, roasted pepper and kale, and tomato, sunflower seed pesto, and arugula in Canada and United States. Dan Hua, Dea's Vice President of Marketing, explained, "We know that consumers are often still choosing to cook at home versus eating out as a result of the pandemic. So we wanted to ensure they had the option for both a quick and convenient, yet delicious tasting flatbread that was both plant-based and allergen friendly." Congratulations, Dea, on these mouth-watering new products. May we be blessed with many more plant-based delights to bring about a healthier future with the guidance of the Providence.
Train drivers save elephant people in India. The Howrah-Jabalpur Santipant Express was traveling at a speed of 70 kilometers per hour through the Palamu Tiger Reserve's deep forests. when a herd of elephant persons crossing the tracks between Chipadoha and Hehegara railway stations was suddenly encountered. Fortunately, the two drivers named Ratikant Chubi and A.K. Vidaharthi recognized this urgent situation and were able to stop the train on time, around 60 meters from the herd, thus saving the lives of at least 12 elephant individuals. Palamu Tiger Reserve spreads over 1,130 square kilometers and is the deer home to 47 species of mammals, 174 types of bird people, and around 250 elephant people. Our appreciation, kind-hearted and keenly alert drivers Radhikant Chubi and A.K. Vidaharthi for your quick action that saved the lives of these beautiful animal people. In the radiant love of the divine, may our animal friends also be protected by humanity adopting a vegan lifestyle.
Our joke of the day is waiting right here to entertain you. It's called For Here or To Go.
A woman expresses her concerns about her weight to her friend.
Something tells me I might need to lose some weight.
Why is that?
Well, I recently went to the bakery to pick up some desserts for my family. I ordered a dozen vegan cupcakes and the clerk said,
"Is that for here or to go?"
And now we have a Heartline from Hoan Dag in Olac, also known as Vietnam.
Kính gửi sư phụ kính yêu và đội ngũ truyền hình vô thượng sư thân mến. Thật không thể có ngôn từ nào có thể nói lên hết được lòng biết ơn của con đối với Ngài và pháp môn Quán Âm. Ngài đã chăm sóc con từ khi con còn bé và mang đến cho con một bảo pháp quý báu nhất vũ trụ, quý báu nhất trong bao đời ức kiếp. Và đời con là một minh chứng của tình thương bao la, ban trải rộng khắp mọi nơi của Ngài. Ngay từ khi con còn bé, cứ chiều chiều con lại ra phía sau nhà, nhìn về một khu vườn, nơi mà có một phụ nữ mặc đồ màu trắng tinh, ngày nào cũng ngồi đan áo và nhìn về phía con. Sau này khi con lớn lên, con mới biết ở đó không có một người nào như thế. Hồi năm 2020, khi con đang xem truyền hình vô thượng sư, thật tình cờ con đã có một giây phút liễu ngộ rằng hình ảnh Ngài trong bộ trang phục Quan Thế Âm Bồ Tát chính là vị phụ nữ mà con thường gặp khi còn bé. Thêm nữa, gần đây khi con xem chương trình Heartline, có những đệ tử nói rằng Ngài đã từng là Chúa, đã từng là vua Trần Nhân Tông, đã từng là Bồ Đề Đạt Ma, vân vân. Và tự dưng bên trong con thấu hiểu rằng Ngài là tất cả các minh sư của đời đời kiếp kiếp. Trước mặt đệ tử chúng con, Ngài nói rằng tôi làm nốt kiếp này, kiếp sau để các vị khác xuống làm. Nhưng thực tế vẫn là Ngài. Cũng bởi lòng thương xót bao la của Ngài đối với những chúng sanh đau khổ như chúng con thành tâm tri ân và cảm tạ. Cuối cùng, chúng con cầu chúc cho sư phụ được bảo hộ và mạnh khỏe trong sự che chở của các đấng thiên liêng toàn năng. Hoàng Đạt từ Âu Lạc, Việt Nam.
Knowing Hoan Dag, your words warmed our hearts and brought tears to our eyes, as we are so blessed to be initiated by Master. Many thanks for sharing. May you and the fine Olaxese or Vietnamese people always know Buddha's eternal love. In Heaven's Grace, Supreme Master TV Team. P.S. Master compassionately replies,
Awakening Hoan Dag, I loved you as a child in the garden and will always love you. So take care and practice well. May you and uplifted Aulac or Vietnam forever be in the divine's magnificence.
Although the eating of vegetables produces some karma, yet it is of a light nature, which can be worked off easily by spiritual exercises. They thus chose the course of least resistance, and so abstained from the killing of higher forms of life. Sant Kapil Singh Chi, vegetarian.
We welcome your Heartlines, stories, and/or cute loving animal people clips. Please send them via suprememastertv.com/Heartline.
Pray for World Vegan in order to rescue our world and for lasting peace. Please join Supreme Master Ching Hai to sincerely meditate and/or pray for World Vegan in order to rescue our world and for lasting peace every day at 9 p.m. Hong Kong time.
Make an alarm. Wherever you are, whatever you do, please stop for some moment to pray for World Vegan. with us 9 to 10 p.m. Hong Kong time.
Thank you for spending time with us on Noteworthy News.
May heaven shine on you with happiness, friendship, and wisdom.
We sincerely thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that inform and bring hope to the people from both human and animal kingdoms, as well as countless other beings, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/NWN.